So let's look at Tuesday's checklist. We've already covered Mondays. Let's look at Tuesdays. First thing we're going to do is every Tuesday we're going to hit red zone, and then in addition to red zone, bunch and stack sets. How many times you've been in a game and you've seen them get into a weird formation, a la bunch set, trips bunch set, and you weren't ready for it? I know it's happened to me as I've called defense, and so I want to make sure that at least once a week you are hitting up their bunch sets and stack sets. Even if they don't do that, you need to remind them 5 minutes a week. In addition to that, we'll spend at least 10 minutes, maybe even more than that, on their red zone routes, depending on how much we're worried about it and the stuff we've seen on tape. But the kids understand that once the ball gets past a certain point, then they need to creep down on their alignment. How many times have you looked and you've seen your safeties standing 5 yards deep in the end zone and there comes the slant underneath them? I say that because it's happened to me. And so make sure that you're talking about, as they get closer, we use the marking point of 9 yards. For every yard they're inside the 9-yard line, we scoot a little bit closer, and we'd never be standing more than one big step in the end zone as a safety or a corner, because we're going to undercut routes and we've got to make something happen in the red zone. So make sure that's happening for your defense. Tuesday is our nickel day. So in addition to red zone and bunch stack, we're going to hit nickel. We must have a day where we're hitting nickel in hull, and we are hitting nickel in team, and then we're actually going to blitz out of nickel also, okay? In addition to nickel emphasis on Tuesday, we do blitz drill. That's our big blitz day. I got a drill I'd like to show you on the board I think you'll like. We have done this for years, and it's been really, really good. These 5 circles right here are a little bit bigger than normal because they're emphasizing there are trash cans. And then this is my number 1 defense, my number 2, my number 3, and my number 4 defense. This is with varsity, JV, all combined. We'll all do this. The only people that are not in this drill, we don't have corners, and we typically don't have free safeties in this drill. Generally, they are not allowed. They'll go do some other kind of drill that fits their position, and that's everybody else. So we'll have 8 of the guys in here, and they're running. Coach is here with the trash can that does basically represents the center, and he'll move it for the snap, and then he'll, first of all, before that, he'll point strength one way or the other. This coach over here, typically me, I am yelling the defense, and I'm yelling extremely loud, and we will be telling them, let's just say we do shift, smash, willy, clamp coverage, and so we'll say shift, smash, willy, clamp, and then these guys run up, and they now will line up in their defense, and they will run that call, okay? And they'll run in their gap, and then once they're done, we'll blow the whistle. Remember, every drill stops with a whistle. We play defense, and we don't stop until the whistle blows. Once it's done, boom, they run right over here. And then now here comes group 2. They run the exact same stunt, okay? And then they run it, and they come stand right here. Group 3 runs it, comes stands right here. Group 4 and comes stands right here. You can see how fast-paced this is. The 2's job and the next group's job is as soon as their feet leave, they're already in the same position running the exact same drill. Now, guess what? We're already over here now, and then I call out another defense, and now they're going to run the same thing going the other way, okay? So we'll go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. I've done a 5-minute period where I've gotten 30 to 40 blitzes called in 5 minutes, because this drill is just so efficient as far as it's set up. And so if you want to revisit, I can do 5 minutes of my regular blitzes, 5 minutes of my nickel blitzes, and I'm done for the day. So it's high intensity, it's a great drill, and hopefully you can use that as you prepare for success on Friday night.